always Windows. And I did all these old computers, Commodores, Sinclair Spectrum. I did it all. I mean, if I had to work weekends when I was 10, I bought them. But so, I mean, actually, my first PC was a Amiga 2000 with a PC card in it and 20 megs hard drive. I was so proud. I had the coolest computer in the whole area where I lived. But anyhow, I've been using a little bit of Linux over the years, but only for special purposes. I've always been more or less a Windows guy. But now I'm like letting that go because a lot of things you couldn't do in Windows before, in the security world, like penetration testing and stuff, that's also now available in the Windows world. So that's why I don't like need it anymore, and it's easy for me to work one platform. And we also need to get more specialized, because if you asked me 10 years ago, or maybe 15 years ago at least, I would think that I know Microsoft stuff. You know, if you ask me today if I know Microsoft security, I couldn't say yes, because somebody might ask me how to secure a BizTalk platform from a developer perspective. So that's within the boundaries of Microsoft security, so that's too big also. So I'm like more like Microsoft infrastructure security for IT pros. So, I mean, you really need to take a focus if you want to be good at something today. So I have to choose. I choose this side right now.
I'll still be multi-operating system, because we're seeing an initiative from Microsoft where Microsoft is actually opening systems and for other operating systems to just hook in and act as part of Active Directory-based, Windows-based environments. The latest example is Systems Center Management or Operation Center, where we see that the agents are now available for non-Microsoft operating systems, for example.
Yes, but
so then there is a kind of raising demand from our customers to bring in their other operating systems into this to get benefits of management solutions and
but I have to say, Hasain, aka the Wolf, since whenever we're in trouble at the office, we bring in the Wolf. He's unique because he's very good at Microsoft, Linux, Unix, Solaris, whatever you throw at him. He's very good at firewalls, networking, layer 3, whatever it is. He's a very good coder. He doesn't care about the language. If it's like C, .NET stuff, he doesn't care. So, you know, he actually, before he started coding, he read a book about coding. He didn't even have a computer, and he started to create applications. So after a year, he got a computer. He ran all his applications and they worked. So what I'm trying to say, we normal people, we need to focus. He's an exception. That's it.
All right.
It's not that hard. Everything is possible.
Like a silent agree. Yeah, sure.
like,
yeah,
that's me. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You just decided everything is possible. You just have to go for it.
All right. So what would you say to either the focused maybe IT pro security guy, or maybe the guy who's a consultant in security? What would you give as maybe a general recommendation to those guys, or general or specific for them?
Hang in there. No, I mean, I think one thing that is really important is that a lot of things are happening in the industry right now. So you really have to stay on top. You have to follow the things that's going on. You should, I actually honestly go to the Microsoft download site every morning to check what new white papers and guides are in there. If I find something interesting, I'm going to spend an hour in the evening to lab with it, read through it, and then fire up some virtual machines and see how it works. I'm not saying that everybody should spend an hour a day, but at least an hour a week, an hour a month. Just stay on top. That's it.
And there are a lot of ready-to-use material out there. Just look at the Microsoft website. There are, plenty of material out there. Virtual labs, all the different type of guides and that kind of information. So just take the opportunity and use that.
So kind of a last area here to discuss is future. So kind of what are some things where you would like to see? And you touched on a little bit earlier about kind of the network from anywhere type of thing. But is there specific things that you would like to see maybe from Microsoft or security as a whole, like 5 to 10 years out from now?
I think what I mentioned earlier is really what I want to see. I want to see an environment where I have a dynamic boundary. So wherever I am, I will have a secure experience from my system, whatever it will look like in the future, to the corporate systems, the services that is provided to me by whatever I want. I want to work dynamically in a completely transparent way. And that's actually a sad thing to say being an IT pro, but because, I mean, of course there's going to be a lot of work underneath, but it's going to be more centralized. It's not going to be like so many people working with the same thing they do today. So back again, we need to like follow this and find our areas of expertise. But on top of that, I mean, there's a lot of things, but that's the major thing I would like to see, really.
How about you?
Just bringing in more simplicity in the systems. In terms of if I need a new application, I would never need to install it. There should be some subsystems taking care of that, virtualizing it for me, or the application is there on some terminal server or something like that. I would like to see a virtual desktop somewhere where I could access it from wherever I am, or something like that. So web-based applications is one place to go, but I think we can still achieve it with other means as well. We're seeing the terminal services evolving, the terminal service gateway, and so just go on and continue in that direction.
I want one more thing. I just realized it now as we speak. Like, if you want to do secure email or stuff with other companies, it's really difficult to set it up. Stuff like that. I want to have accessible services like that where we can interact between enterprises in a secure fashion. I know that's tied to like secure DNS and stuff like that, but you should speed up on that and focus on that. Like normal things we do every day, we want to do them in a more secure fashion. We know, I mean, you can say that, you can tell people that, okay, you shouldn't send important stuff in emails, but they do. It's a fact. We can't change it. It's not going to happen. I mean, okay, maybe spam will kill email eventually and something better will come up, but until then, create a secure experience in the areas people are using. That's one good example, I think.
More PKI, more stronger authentication. Well, why I think of PKI, because it's both stronger authentication and it's more of a easier from the user experience to deal with this stronger authentication. And as we can see, PKI is very much already implemented in many different ways in many different application or systems, both within and outside of Microsoft. So I think it will be the thing that will bring different components together in different environments.
So one futuristic also kind of topic would be kind of like the services area and the cloud kind of thing. And is there security considerations with that people need to think about or not?
Oh man, that's a good question. But I think we talked about that earlier, just an hour ago or so. And I mean, isn't that like hosting, centralized hosting? Is that new, really? I mean, come on. That's my comment on that, really.
Okay, all right.
I mean, yeah, we're moving to a centralized world where services are on the web. Sure, secure them. Give us a secure user experience, connecting to them, using them. That's it.
All right. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you very much, guys, for your time.
Thank you so much.
Right on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right on.